In the noisy celebrations surrounding the America's Cup victory and the All Blacks Test win against the Lions, the name Michaela Blyde might have slipped under the radar. It shouldn't have. The Black Ferns winger scored 40 tries for the team in the World Series. 40. In doing so, Michaela Blyde helped the women's sevens team to tournament victories in Dubai, the US, Japan, Canada and France, to a World Series title and to the #1 ranking in the world. Now, the 21-year-old has come from the fringes of the Black Ferns to be one of the global stars of women's sevens. But rugby is a team sport, and Michaela Blyde, who arrived home with the team yesterday, is still buzzing about just being part of the World Series champs.
For me personally, it still doesn't really feel like that's what we've done because it's such a hard sport. And the training is just so difficult. And so, winning is just such a bonus. But to be honest, we've been training so hard since November last year to try and get back that World Series trophy because it's been so long since we actually had it, and it's been such a long time since we even won a tournament since before Dubai last year, obviously. So to bring back that World Series trophy to New Zealand, it's such an awesome feeling, and to do it with a bunch of girls who I love so much and management that worked really well together was just such a bonus as well. So it's a really good feeling to win the World Series.
Can you tell me about the training? What do you do?
Well, for most of us girls, it's Monday to Saturday training week. So it comes to about 2 trainings a day from Monday to Saturday, give or take a day where we train only once a day.
2 trainings a day?
Yeah. Sometimes 3. It's quite a difficult and hard year for us for trainings. But it's what we love. We love the sport, and we wouldn't want to be doing anything else. So, we can't really complain about the trainings when we win. So I guess the trainings work.
And the trainings work because I've watched you a lot, and the trainings work because there are 2 things going on: immense strength, so that you are just capable of making tackle after tackle after tackle as required, but also incredible fitness for speed, right? So there are 2 completely different things going on.
Oh, for sure. For me personally, obviously one of my core roles is to be quick, because that's obviously what a winger needs to be. But not only that, we've got to be able to be fit enough to sprint again 10 seconds later and then make a tackle and get up and sprint again. So the training regime for us is pretty difficult, but I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. I mean, yeah, we cry and we bleed and we sweat at training, but that's what we've signed up for, and that's what's required when we play the game.
And let's talk about you out on the wing there. 40 tries in the series. 40 tries. I mean, that's mind-boggling.
Yeah, I guess you could say. To be honest, what's funny is that I scored 40 tries this year, but 35 of them would have been because of the fact that the girls that were on my inside, so like Tyler Nathan Wong, Kelly Brazier, Kat Fata-Simpkins, they're all doing, Ruby Tui as well, they're all doing so much hard work in the middle to create the space on the outside for me to score. And my job is just to run across the white line. Over 50% of the tries I scored was simply because the girls that were on my insides that play at first 5, working prop, centre, they're creating the space on my side for me to just be able to run around someone. So I'm very grateful to have amazing players in my team.
Well, that's beautifully, modestly put. Can you talk about the team environment? Because it does seem from afar to be a special one.
It is. You could say that our environment is very special. We worked on our culture off the field from October last year because previous years we've had, I guess you could say, difficulties on fixing our culture and having the right values and right protocols. And so for us, our main focus was making sure that we had a good relationship with each other. We had a good relationship with players and management because that's always very vital in the level of sport that we play out with, the professionalism that we have. So it was important for us to get our culture right because, to be honest, for those who don't play sport, people would think that you've got to get your on-field stuff right. If you don't have the game plans right, you're not going to play well. But quite the opposite. If you don't have your off-field protocols right, if you don't get the environment right, then you're not going to play well. So for us, it was making sure that we got our culture right and our environment right. So then when it comes to the on-field stuff, it just flowed and it just spoke for itself. So for us, it was just making sure that we got the culture off the field, and it obviously worked because we won the World Series and we won 5 out of 6 tournaments. So I guess what we're doing is right, and we're going to keep on doing it for till 2020, obviously, when the Olympics comes up.
Michaela Blyde from the Sevens team that just won the World Champs, 40 tries she scored.